Hi, honey. Hello. I've been prepping, so stuff is chilling in the fridge. Hey, boo. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Tonight it's poke. Poke. Hi, honey. Welcome to Sugar Pearl Studio Kitchen Live. Yeah, I'm your host, Carla Renee. And this is my kitchen. Hey! Hey, Tommy, brother. Hi, Marietta. Oh, thank you guys for being here with me. Now, you ought to know by now that whether it's 2 or 20 or 200 on, I'm going to be on here cooking and eating good in my hood. Yeah. It's time to get cooking good looking. So, with all this was anxiety wise, it was kind of topsy turvy week for me. And I'm not going to start the show off with that. I'll close with a few remarks at the end of the service. Okay, how about that? Meanwhile, we're gonna get ready to start eating. So we're doing a Hawaiian inspired poke bowl. Of course, poke. Before I even get to the recipe, girls, stop. Hold up. I'm gonna rewind. Uh, if this is your first time on the show, welcome. Yeah. So we're triple streaming now on Facebook at Carla Renee and Sugar Pearls, which is sugar, SUGARPEARL apostrophe S. And we're also streaming live on YouTube at Sugar Pearls, SUGARPEARL apostrophe S. Yes, make sure that you are checking out. I know. Now this week, I intentionally was kind of silent. There was a lot, of course, happening in the news, and we're not going to go too deep into that because this is our Friday night. We don't want to, but we still want to be cognizant of what's happening in the world around us. Okay. So we're going to get to that. But for now, yeah, with all of the crazy in the world, I figured it'd be a nice night to take a trip to go, I don't know, maybe Hawaii. Yeah. So the poke has taken over. Okay. Everywhere you go, you can see poke somewhere. And it looks like poke, but it's pronounced poke, like okay. Okay. POKE. Uh Poke literally means to cut, and how most poke bowls go, you will be cubing the fish that goes there or whatever protein you're using. Now, you can make this poke your signature, okay? Meaning you can add whatever protein you want. Some people choose not to add any seafood at all, and it's just a straight up vegetarian poke bowl. Okay, you can do that. But I do have some good ahi tuna that I'm going to cube. It's been marinating in some ponzu and a little bit of sesame oil. Okay, not toasted sesame oil, but just regular old. Tommy, thank you. He shared. Okay, thank you. So, I'm reminding you that if you're watching right now, share the video, honey. Yes, let folks know that we about to be eating good in the hood. Did y'all see me on my skates this week? Yes, honey. I ain't as good as Bishop Olds yet. I thought it would be like, hopping back on a bike, but it's not. I'm still like just trying to get my footing. So I'm just moving in them, which is really good exercise. All up in here is tight. All up in here. So I'm getting exercise and I feel so good. And I didn't want to ruin that good feeling by cooking something heavy. When we go into like spring, summertime, we're ready for like some light dishes, like sitting by the pool, backyard dishes, you know? So this recipe is going to kind of lend itself to that. All right. So all I've got here is some veggies. I've got some purple lettuce that I just kind of quartered. Okay. So we're going to sit that to the side, and some carrots that I cleaned, and we're going to add a few carrot ribbons to the bowl. All right. But for right now, okay, before we get to the recipe, so poke is generally like a raw fish. Okay, usually it's a yellowfin or an ahi tuna. Okay, but it's raw and it's sushi grade, meaning um it was frozen so fast that it didn't allow any parasites to get into the meat. Okay, so fancy way of saying sushi grade. Okay, I made sure that I got sushi grade, and then I immediately marinated it because I'm gonna have some pieces raw, but there are some that I'm going to, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna roll it around in a little bit of flaxseed, or you can use sesame seed, whatever you want, and then have it kind of rare on my poke. All right, so in this bowl, baby, we've got veggies. Okay, and the thing that I love about poke is that you've got this beautiful marriage of, I love edamame, of raw vegetables, just good, clean, raw food mixed with really good marinated protein. Okay, you can cook your protein or not. You can use a protein or not. The poke can be whatever you want. For mine, I've got some mango, some edamame, some English cucumber because I didn't want it so seedy with all that wetness. Some chives, some green onion. I've got about 4 green onions that I cut. Some ginger, some garlic, and some tomatoes. And you're going to see how beautifully we marinate and assemble everything so that it's just lovely. You ready? Okay, here we go. So to my bowl, all right, before we get started. Oh, let me get my fish. Okay, so I've got some tuna, as I see it. It's typically tuna in the recipe. Okay. So I've got some little tuna steaks. One I'm gonna this one I had marinating since last night, and I think I may anyway, some is gonna be raw, some is gonna be cooked. Okay. And be careful now, okay? If you're going to do raw, make sure you get one that get a fish that has not seen any heat whatsoever. Okay, it needs to be sushi grade. Okay, so you can either ask for it. You may find it in the frozen section, and it'll say sushi grade. But anyway, to start this, we are going to now because I'm looking at Ponzu, my poke may look differently. Okay, so when you go out to a poke restaurant, you can ask for whatever you want on it. In mine, I'm going to add my oil first. Okay, so very important, as I said, for the poke, because you're essentially making a marinade for your protein and your veggies. All right. So I've got a sesame seed oil, but it is not toasted. Toasted is really the flavor is a little harsh for something like this. So I've got a tablespoon of sesame seed oil, which is on its own extremely um flavorful, um pungent, which is why I'm gonna add this. Okay, I love sesame oil. Well, I like it. I just don't like when it's overdone. Okay, so I put a tablespoon. You can do more to your liking. It's up to you. Some soy sauce. So let's do one. So it's about 1 3/4 tablespoons. And this is some ponzu. Oh, ponzu has such a nice sweet, when you taste it, you can, it's like a like you're drinking the fragrance of ponzu, and it's so good when you're marinating fish. So I'm gonna go with a tablespoon of ponzu. Okay, now also with our poke, where is my, oh, here we go. So with um with the ponzu, like I said, the ingredients are so very fresh and vibrant. The flavor is vibrant. To this, we're going to add, I've got ginger and garlic cloves. So I'm going to start with a couple of garlic cloves. And the only thing you want to do is just pass it over the, just give it a nice grate. So what I did with my ginger, because it's going in a marinade, I didn't even worry about peeling the skin off of it. Get that out of there. I washed it thoroughly. So I have a vegetable washer over there, and I washed the outside of the ginger real good so that there was no grit or anything. And the skin of ginger is so paper thin, you're not gonna notice it. Okay, so I would waste a lot of time peeling the ginger, and I've peeled it before, no problem. But if you can work smarter in the kitchen, why not? Okay, so that was a few fingers of ginger. Okay, quite a bit is in there also. For the garlic, same thing. So we're just gonna pass it over the grater a few times. I like garlic. You know I do. So hi baby. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna grab my glasses because I can't see the oh, my eyes, man. Hi Ruby, pretty cousin. Hi Dawn Simba. Hello. I know, right? Oh, guys, thank you for being here. Share the video right now. It's Sugar Pearl Studio Kitchen Live. I'm your host, Carla Renee. I'm here every Friday at 7 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. So share the video. I should let you know that coming this summer, uh, we're taking Sugar Pearls to a new level. Yeah. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. Because it's happening. So I will be promoting that on every show until it happens. Okay. But this summer, I want you to stay tuned. You've been looking for a way to support Sugar Pearl Studio Kitchen Live and all things Sugar Pearls. That way it's coming up real soon. Ginger. Let's get some garlic in here. Same thing. So, and I know I have chewed garlic. I even have chewed ginger, and you can absolutely use that, no problem. But for this recipe, because I wanted to just flee, my state, wherever I am right now. I was like, you know what? I want the whole taste of Hawaii, the whole thing. So that's what I'm doing. Getting a whole taste in my mouth tonight with some good fresh tuna. And it's just me. I didn't need a whole lot. So my garlic, my ginger is in there. I think that's gonna be enough. Now, to that, like I said, let's put the raw piece in here now. Okay, so here's a raw piece of tuna. Like I said, poke means to cut. Okay, so we have to cut this into cubes. Okay, so as evenly as possible. And I'm not going to have huge cubes. You want to keep it sushi size. Remember, when you're doing sushi, one bite. It should be able to fit in one bite. You shouldn't be biting off a piece of it and then going back for the rest. So I'm going to do these in bite-size cubes for my poke. Now, this tuna, as fresh as it is, was also marinating in some Ponzu and some sesame seed oil. Okay. All right. Okay. So to that fish, we're going to add some green onions. You can cut up about 2. I did about 4 just because, you know, I love that stuff. You know I do. Oh, and my cucumbers. Okay. I think I'm going to leave the cucumbers fresh. There are a few things that I don't want marinated, and that's okay. The lovely thing about doing a poke is that you can do it however the heck you want, especially when you're doing it for one, like I am. Okay, so let's get that off. I got some sprouts here. These are living alfalfa sprouts. I don't know what they're supposed to do for my life, but they're alive. Okay, so we're going to put some sprouts in there as well. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is a fresh, delicious salad. Okay. Put that over there. Now, we're going to cook a piece of this fish. Remember? Handy dandy pan. I'm going to tilt you down so you can see what's going on. All right. Turn that up to this pan. I'm going to add, hey. I also want to say happy birthday to my cousin, Lamara's. Happy birthday. If you're watching today, sugar. Happy birthday. Okay. And many, many more. We love you. All right. So I've got a little grapeseed oil in this pan. I'm going to sear up real fast because I want the fish to stay pretty rare on the inside. That's the great thing about tuna. You can sear it and then still have it rare on the inside and it's still delicious. Okay. So let's do flaxseed. So because I didn't buy sesame seeds today, sorry if I cut my head off just now. Let me get a paper towel. Okay. Paper towel. Flax seeds, okay? Or sesame seeds, whatever you want to use, okay? I'm using flax seeds because it's what I already had for my smoothies anyway. Okay? All right. So just dump a little flax seed on a paper towel, whatever. And all we're going to do is just give it a nice little coating on each side. Okay? So that you've got that. All right. And let's see here. Oh, buddy. Okay, another couple of seconds and we're gonna go ahead and turn that tuna. All right, I'm gonna bring you in closer just so you can see what's happening. There you are. There you are, darling. Mm. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so now I can take this off. So about 2 minutes on each side. If you want it cooked that much. Okay. Give that a rest for just about a second. Hey, give that a rest for just about a second. I'm going to wipe the stove down and then so that we can start to assemble our poke bowl. All right. All right. There we are. Woo. Nice. Okie dokie. So the only thing I should let this rest a little bit longer, okay? But I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble, okay? So our marinade with our ponzu, our um, salmon and sprouts and all that stuff. Just give it a stir. It looks so pretty. It looks restaurant like. Okay, and you did this at home, right? It smells so good. That ponzu against that sesame seed oil is everything. Okay, so to that, I'm gonna add just a squeeze of lemon for freshness. Get it in there. Okay. All right. So let's start to put it together. So while that's resting, I am gonna let it rest. Okay, while that's resting, let's go ahead and get some. I want to put, let me do this again. I want to put some mango in my bowl. So the way that I'm gonna, can you see? No? Okay. Hey, could I use halibut instead? Yes, but I think if you can find sushi grade halibut, I don't know. I've never seen it. Or you can cook it. You don't have to do it raw like me. So what I am gonna do though is cut up this mango. So let's just do some small diced pieces to match our diced tuna that we have in the bowl. Okay. I think this is gonna be enough for one. Okay, so that's what we got. So hold on to that. Okay, don't do nothing with it. I got edamame, chives. Let's get a few chives. This is gonna be the sexiest little bowl, honey. Mm-mm. Ooh, I got some basil at my window. The basil at my window has been growing like crazy, and I got 4 more little things too, little seedlings. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna just tear some basil inside my marinade. Okay, and we're ready to eat. Okay. Oh, for you, where's my peeler? Let's do some carrot ribbons. I love carrots anytime. And for our poke bowl, I want carrot ribbons in there just for color and crunch. Okay. Good enough? Yeah. Throw that on in there. Okay. So let's cut into our tuna steak. Okay. And when I say rare on the inside, I mean a little bit of sear on the outside and rare red tuna on the inside. Okay. That is if you want to cook your tuna for your poke. Some people do all raw. Like I said, some people do more vegetarian with no meat protein whatsoever, or tofu. It's totally up to you. Okay, so I've got some sliced pieces of tuna that's going to go in there. Okay, so eating tuna rare, in case your mouth is still open, eating tuna rare is not like eating steak or a cow rare. Okay, it's a different protein and breaks down differently in your body. You still need to make sure that, though, like I said from the beginning, when you're eating your raw fish, especially if you're going to do it like this or make your own sushi at home, preferably sushi grade or one just that was like frozen so fast so it didn't even experience anything, any heat. Okay, I'm ready to assemble, honey. Okay, so I got a cute little bowl here. Oh, I got some lettuce that I quartered because I love crunch in my bowl. Okay, my bowl. So the first thing you are going to do, I'll show you how to put this together. I'm so excited. Is fill the bottom with your sushi rice. Now, this is sushi rice. This isn't just regular old rice. This rice is stickier. I soaked this rice first after I washed it, then soaked it, then cooked it. And then after it cooked, I splashed some vinegar in it. Not just any vinegar, rice vinegar. Okay? And that just really makes it come out perfectly. Okay? So when we're talking sushi rice, there's a certain preparation and texture that it takes on. Okay? So go ahead and fill your bottom with your sushi rice. Okay, and I'm just like flattening it around there. Okay, and just take care to put love in every single piece of this assembly. I could certainly see couples or something, doing this. This is cool. All right, so I'm gonna stick my lettuce. Can you see? There you go. I'm gonna take you over. There you go. So I'm gonna just put the lettuce in the sides, just like here. So a little crunch there, and I'm gonna cut this bottom off. A little crunch there. Okay. All right. Now for our delicious tuna. just layering. Get some of those carrot ribbons in. Some cucumber. Because when I go down in there with my fork, like I want a nice bite of everything that's been kind of like evenly distributed. Okay, get some edamame in there. Ooh, this looks so cute. I'm gonna put some green onions in there. You can use whatever onions you want. And green onions just tend to be a staple for this recipe, so you can add. Just make sure you include it. Okay, some mango. I hope I am doing this justice. Okay, a few more pieces of the mango. Another piece of tuna. Okay, you can add avocado to this if you want. You know, I'm not a huge avocado fan. But honey, it is certainly your choice. Okay. Now to this delicious bowl of poke. I made some spicy mayo, which is a little shiraza, mayonnaise, rice vinegar, and lemon juice. All right. And let's just get it all on there. I don't want it drowning in it. Are you as excited as I am? Because I'm about to smash right here on camera. Honey. Show you our poke bowl. Yeah, we just did that. Yep. Right at home. All right. I had, this is my salad fork. Y'all, this is poke at home. Your way. Let's eat. There we go. Oh, and when you just dive down in there with your fork, you get that rice at the bottom and then all the veggies and stuff on top. Oh, I got a nice chunky piece of fish. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Hawaii. Hawaii, honey. Oh my gosh. This crunchy piece of green. Let me get some more of that fish. You've got your edamame, your tuna that's been marinated. Oh, that marinade is so good on that. You got mango in there, green onions, tomato, cucumber. Mm-hmm. At home. Mm-hmm. You try to do something good for your body, not just because summer coming, but just because you want to take care of yourself and preserve yourself a little longer. This feels like I can't even describe for you how how well that marinade just went all through that fish. Now, mind you, we did marinate the fish before putting together our bowl today. And I think if you're going to do something like that, especially if you're going to do it raw, marinate it. That spicy mayo, that sriracha. Okay. Now, I want to say something. Don't hold it against me. My feelings, my thoughts, okay, don't really mean a hill of beans. But I did want to share an experience with you. Not like COVID hadn't been enough, or just life in general, not enough. And you have to be faced day after day. And if you're anything like me, first thing I do in the morning after I've done all the bathroom stuff and all that is catch up on the news. First the locals, so I can know what's happening in my neighborhood and what the weather's gonna be. Because Lord, when you live in Carolina, you just every season of the year all week. But like we've been inundated, don't you think, with bad news. Bad news. More killings, more murders of Black people. The Chauvin trial. I say, oh, I'm not gonna watch it anymore, and I end up back in the wormhole, watching that and watching people try to justify harming someone else, killing someone else. And what I've been seeing lately just distresses me so much. Because not only am I waking up seeing this thing every morning, but our kids see. I don't have a little kid anymore, but kids out there see the foolishness that's happening. The violence being inflicted on Black bodies every single day. And the only thing I really want to say about this, because Lord knows, my anxiety this week just took me to a place. And I knew brain fog was one thing, but like I say, to have these messages coming at you constantly, seeing this mess, thinking about your own children or your own nieces and nephews, and just people you like. I was literally driving to the park one day and instantly just I keep an air freshener in my car. I keep the ones in the little vent too, but I just like pulled my, why would I have to feel like that? Please don't think that this because we're in 2021 that, somehow we've made it past this point of sit-ins and marches. We obviously have not. We have not. So many people every day fighting for these causes, and you have people that you elected And if you didn't elect him, somebody elected him. Devising ways, staying up late at night to figure out ways that they can take your voice. That's their mission, to find ways to further disenfranchise people. Brian Kemp and everybody like you. Denying the truth that we see before our very eyes. It incenses me and it pisses me off. And we have to do more collectively. And, we can be in this tug of war about Asian lives and Black lives. And, nobody, nobody is on some hierarchy. This race is more important. I mean, unfortunately, it is in real life, but it shouldn't be, because human blood spills the same. It spills the same. I done cried so much this week. I done cried. Oh my gosh. And we say this has to stop, and this is not who we are, but maybe this is. Maybe this is. I hope that we will become better stewards of life. So when you see me around here skating and being a little bit silly, or doing a cooking show every Friday, trying to fulfill a dream, it's because life tomorrow ain't promised. So I'm trying to fit-ish in. And you better do the same. As I always say, y'all, take care of yourself first. And I say it in that order for a reason. Take care of yourself and each other. This week I just had to take care of myself. Just a couple of no promoting, no worrying about likes, no worrying about followers and all of this. Child, not when lives are at stake. I could care less. I'm just here doing what I enjoy doing, because I may not get to do it one of these days. Look, whatever your plans are for the weekend, you make sure you have Thanksgiving at the top of it. Coming from your mouth, emanating from your spirit, just Thanksgiving just dripping all down you. That's what I hope for you. Until next time, y'all, I'm going to enjoy this delicious bowl of poke like I am sitting on the white sandy beaches in Hawaii, honey. Thank you for letting me be here with you. Thank you for making my Friday night something beautiful to look forward to, despite so much ugly. Friday night for me is a joy because I get to do something I know I love, I know I enjoy, and it just might bring somebody just a little bit of light. So thank you for being here. Honey, you can share or not. I don't care. Just come back and join me next week. Okay, we're going to have a good time. Don't forget to pray for those people that are experiencing levels of anxiety that you know absolutely nothing about. Just pray that their loads are a little bit lighter And I pray yours is too. Know that I love you, sugar. And I hope you love me back.